What's up, guys? Sunday afternoon here. Welcome to Van Life in the Drive. You pull that down right there, and that is how you get into the door, friends. That thing that actually pulls right there, I believe there's a hole right there. So I'm thinking it would probably be better just to wrap a piece of wire around there. Our trusty wire. This stuff looks a little bit more durable. Yeah, that's a little bit more strong. Today, first off, welcome to a new day, friends. We're going to change the oil in the Genie. Pop the tabs off. It's pretty easy, only two of them. This will be my first oil change since I've got this thing. When I got it from the factory, or I got it out of the box, I could see it had oil in it once before, so I figured they just broke it in at the factory. Pretty sure it said in the thing they did too, so I wasn't worried about that. Oh yeah! I'd say it was ready for a change. Oh yeah! Take a trip down memory lane right there. Dug out some tow straps. They're not really ropes, but then again, they are. I mean, you could tie them to the ropes, and if you had to climb a cliff, you'd have something. As I said earlier, if you can't fix it, fix it. Not too bad, friends. Are you ready to come in now? Okay. Yeah. There you go, Cora. There you go, Abraham. We're going to go ahead and use the electric burner today. If you don't know, I have 400 watts of solar up on the roof. So, yeah, guys, like I said, I applied for a couple different jobs. And, well, my job resume has a lot of short jobs that I work for 2 to 3 months, and some employers don't really like that because I make money and then I get back out on the road again. And the employees that want to hire people to stay around for a long time, they don't want to hire somebody like me. And I don't blame them. We're going to hire this guy for 2 to 3 months and then he's going to leave on us. I just got to find the right fit, friends. And that's all. Seasonal jobs work out good for me because, well, they usually last about 2 to 3 months. It's just a matter of getting on our feet, guys, and getting enough cash back together and getting back to the gold game. Seek discomfort if you want to grow. Well, not always, friends. Sometimes it's better to stay a little bit more comfortable. I won't show you because some of you probably, oh, it's bleeding fast. It's bleeding fast. I stabbed myself with the drill, slipped off the bolt. I was trying to, sometimes it's just easier to buy replacement parts. $2.95 and free delivery. This almost seems like the place to go. The toolbox isn't latching right now because the striker post bolts, which are those shiny things right there, they're all worn down. So my box won't latch and I can't lock it. I have to have a bungee cord on there right now. And I just really need to be able to lock it. So I was just going to make my own. Just put bolts in there or something. But like I said, sometimes it's easier just to buy the proper replacement parts. What in the frick? Wow. That doesn't really snap in there that much. Ah, there we go. You gotta push down in there, I see. I think I'm probably gonna end up getting some rechargeable batteries. Or I'll just buy a big pack of batteries and just call it a winter expense, but probably we'll get some rechargeable batteries eventually. What's up, friends? Good morning. It is Saturday here, and I'll probably wrap this video up right here. So I ate dinner with my grandpa last night. He's 95. and my dad and my mom and my brother, and I almost feel bad for my grandpa having to sit there and listen to me and my brother talk sometimes. I really am. But then again, my grandpa always wants to know, every time I see him, you got your next job lined up? I just worked at the elevator, and what am I doing next? And then I said, well, I'll probably be going gold mining. And then my dad just, he just chuckled and said, yeah, because you got so rich last time. Thanks, Dad. And my mom, do you have anywhere to go? Didn't you get kicked off that last property you were on? And I was like, what do I even say? As far as getting kicked off the property, years back, I was mining on the wrong claim. The guy actually had the name. See, the claim was, I'm not going to give the claim name out, but the claim was one big claim back in the day, and the guy he never took down the old claim markings, the old sign. I thought I was on the right claim because there was a sign that said this is the claim with the claim name on it. Well, it turns out I needed to be right next door. I didn't know that, though. I did find some pretty decent gold there, but I ended up giving that guy quite a bit of it. That's a long story, how that happened. We were friends. He was feeding me hamburgers, and we were drinking sodas together and having a good time. But then we weren't friends by the end. Anyhow. Yeah, that's the guy that she's talking about kicking me off the property. And I went next door, and I did very well on the neighboring claim, which is my secret spot. I've taken, I think, a bit over 5 ounces off that claim back when gold was under $2,000 an ounce, or like, yeah, my first big strike on that claim was when gold was roughly $1,200 an ounce. I feel like now gold prices have actually just got where they're supposed to be. Maybe this whole time I've been out mining, selling gold for $1,200 an ounce, $1,500 an ounce, $1,800 an ounce. I've sold gold at $2,200 an ounce too, and I thought I was doing good. But now with gold being at $4,000 an ounce, I'm like, hey, now I'm actually getting paid fairly. Like, seriously. Because selling gold at $1,200 an ounce, that was pretty ridiculous compared to the economy scales. Now when you get $4,000 for an ounce, that's pretty good. Anyways, the point that I'm making, does my family support my gold prospecting missions? They want the best for me, and they tell me that by trying to stop me from doing that. Shout out to my buddy Leon. Look at your house, brother. What's up, friends? I'm just editing the video right now, and I didn't want to cut this part out. Well, I'm taking a cruise out of town right now, and soon you guys will see my big mistake. Yep, friends, the big mistake of the day. But hey, look at that tree on the right, the bright red, got some orangish colors. What did I get myself into? And guess what? I forgot my wallet. Place looks like a madhouse today, but nevertheless. So I drove over here for absolutely nothing. I wanted to get out of town, but I wanted to accomplish something as well. Well, I guess that's how life goes. I was searching around the back of the van trying to think what I did with it, and I'm pretty certain that it is sitting in the boot in the garage. Yep, I think I had it in my pocket and I was watching TV in the garage, and maybe I didn't like it bulging in there. I don't know. I do remember stuffing it in a boot. If it's not inside the boot, I don't know where it is. Maybe I have enough change for an orange lava burst. Take one orange lava burst, large. High C.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Let's just see. Hopefully it's here, otherwise I don't know. Uh-huh. Well, shall we try it again today? I got my wallet. It's the river that keeps flowing. Holy smokes. I think it's all the water coming off the solar panels on the top. Well, this is one way to warm up your vehicle or keep it warm while you go into the store. Just let your heater run. I'm not actually trying to keep it warm here while I go inside the store. What I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to warm this thing up right here. The battery's not charging today, guys. I don't like it. So I'm hoping the inside got cold. I mean, I'm hoping it will warm up and start working again. That's what I'm hoping. What I'm really most interested in. That was it. We were back to 93%, so we are taking a charge. That must be exactly what it is that internal system has a safety feature on it that if it's too cold, it will not allow it to charge. Same thing with overheating. The trucker's getting some good sleep. For all the fellow nomad and travelers out there, don't know why I have my shades on because it's not really that not sunny out. But sometimes I still need them when the sun's not out. Oh, yeah. Sometimes Walmarts, some of them don't allow that. I like to say most of them do, but there are some Walmarts around there that, well, they don't allow you to overnight. I like to think I can stealth mode it, pull in a parking spot, not be noticed, but if they have security driving around, that's when you gotta watch. If you're planning on sleeping at a Walmart. Should we go into the Dollar Tree? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree and spend a few bucks. Saved all his money and spending at the Dollar Tree. Now he lives in a van underneath the trees. $20 of junk food. Let's make it last longer than a few days. Breakfast of Champs, Babe Ruth. Oh, it's Baby Ruth. Was it ever called Babe Ruth? And then they had to change it because of Babe Ruth? Man, I'm just asking. I don't know. Almost thought I heard that somewhere at one time, so they changed it to Baby Ruth. I don't know. If you eat candy corn and peanuts together, it tastes a lot like this.